Hello, hello, hi, hi, hi. Hello. How's everyone doing? Hope. Why is the camera like this? It wasn't like this a second ago. Okay. Hope everyone had a nice Thursday. Hope everyone had a nice Friday. It's mostly been working on the PowerPoint and such. I still haven't finished the main one, but I'll finish it after stream. So I'll be fine. But yeah, I hope everyone had a nice day. And we did more space case with Zeki on Ace Attorney, so it was nice. Yeah, work. Gotta. I took a lot of... I started this way too late. I spent all of last night basically just researching stuff, because I was like, oh yeah, I could have done this a lot earlier, and I just didn't. That was fun. But yeah. But I don't think making the PowerPoint itself will be too long. The longest will be like image research, but apart from that, it shouldn't be too long, because I made a little base pattern thing to fill in, so it won't be too hard. Hopefully the main research was the longest part, and then I'll need to do a trial to see how long it takes me to read the entire thing, because gotta make sure I'm not too long. But it should be good, and the game PowerPoint that's been done and dusted for a little bit, so that's fine. But yeah, been listening to Sabrina Carpenter's new album, Man's Best Friend, on repeat while I work. But it's not like, since I listen to it in the background, I haven't like the amount of times my brain just skips over songs. Like, there was a moment I put the album on repeat, and there was a moment I'm just hearing the same few songs over and over again, just skipping some of the songs. No, you're just not paying attention, so you're not listening to them. But the album's fun. I don't think there's... It's kind of sad because there's not too much standalone songs. I think like there's not too many songs that are like, oh yeah, this song is particular, like stands out to me. But you know, maybe when I listen to it more specifically, because I haven't done what I do usually, which is listen to an album and then I put the hearts on the one that I want to keep. So we'll see. I need to do that at some point. But yeah. And also there's been Hayley Williams' new album that came out, but I don't really listen to Paramore, Hayley Williams, but I've heard people talk about it because of the drama and such. But yeah, today we're finishing Look Sprites, which I'm very excited about, because finally we've been on this for so long, which makes sense because it takes a while to do sprites. But we should be finishing them today, because we just have these, the blushy ones, to finish. So it should be good. Up. So it should be doable. That's the goal, to finish them today. And like we already started the line art, so should be fine. Methinks. Up, clear. Also yesterday I went to get my vaccine booster thingy. I can't remember what it was for specifically. Wait. It's this one, I think. Yeah. It's diphtheria, tetanus, and polio vaccine. And you also have a thing for Whooping cough? Is that how it's translated? Apparently it's translated to whooping cough. We have an actual name for it in French, but okay. So that's what it was for, because I never know how it is in other countries, but here at least, you do it as a kid, and then you have to do a like, here we go. You have to do a booster at 25, and then your next booster is like when you're in your 40s or something, and then after a certain age, it's every year. But yeah. It was a bit funny because after I got my booster, I went on Twitter, and there was literally a French person being like, "What do you mean I need to get a vaccine at 25? No one told me I needed to get a vaccine at 25." And I was like, "Oh, timing is funny." Somehow. Because even the pharmacist asked me like, "Oh, what made you go get the vaccine? Like, did your doctor remind you, or like, did you get a reminder by the app?" Because there's this app where in France where you can go, and pretty much every single doctor in every single medicine side of medicine is on, and so you can get your doctor appointments on there. Doctor, dentist, pharmacy, everything, which is great because you don't need to speak to people. And so I went on there to take an appointment so that I could take my appointment for my vaccine. And she was like, "Oh, did you get like a reminder on the app or something?" Because they do remind you like, "Oh, you're that age, you should do this. You're at the age where you should do this," kind of thing. And I was like, "Oh, no, I just like," which is true. I was like, a few years ago, I think it was like 2 years ago, something like that, my doctor like checked the one I went to see for my testosterone. He basically just checked the entire thing and stuff, and he was like, "Oh, well, your vaccines are like up to date, but when you're 25 you'll have to do like the thing. You'll just have to remember to go do it when you're 25." And I've got that in the corner of my brain, and I was like, okay, when I'm 25 I have a vaccine to get done. It's still in my brain. And I was like, I'm 25, and since December last year I've been like, I need to go get it, and I always forgot, and I finally like, and on the app I couldn't find, at first when I looked for the first time, I couldn't find like places where you had specifically the name of the vaccine to go get it. And then I checked and I was like, oh well, because I didn't have the actual name of it at first, and when I looked it up I was like, oh okay, that's the name, I'll be able to find it this way, and I did, and I'm very happy. I do need to go back to the pharmacy though, because I forgot to go with my I don't know how to translate that. Basically in France when you're born you get like how could I translate this? Like a health notebook, and like they write everything in it. Mine is a bit not filled. I feel like maybe some people should have been a bit more careful with that. But yeah, you have that, and so your vaccinations are supposed to be in there as well. And so I need to go back so that they can like put the little stamp in it, because I forgot to bring it because I didn't think about it. I was like, oh yeah, true, I should have. Because there were multiple stuff recently where I went and I thought I would need it, and actually I didn't, so I was like, oh, I won't need that. Perhaps. Because a lot of it is like online also now, so you have like your online files and stuff, so I was like, oh, it must all go on the online thing. Apparently it doesn't, so I need to go back for that. It's like very close, so it's fine. I'll go probably sometime next week. Because like since I went out like every day this week, I'm like, ugh, I need days where I'm not going out, please. Also, I wouldn't have time because, well, today I didn't go. Tomorrow the PowerPoint is a bit early and I need to finish my thing. And then it's Sunday, so... I think they're closed on Mondays still. No, they're not, because I called them on a Monday. So, I think on Monday. I'll see what I do. Because Mondays the stream will be a bit earlier, so... I'll think about it. But she was so sweet, she was so nice. There were like two people in the pharmacy, like two pharmacists. There was like an older woman and a younger woman, and the younger woman like took care of my stuff. And for her, she had a phone call in the middle of like checking in my things and like putting it all on and stuff. Like in the computer. And her colleague like gave her the phone because she was like, oh, it was like a client that she helped. It was a lady that was like clearly, I'm guessing, like panicked or not in her right mind because of pain probably. And clearly what had happened, from what I understood, was that she was on painkillers and wanted more painkillers, but she had already like gotten more than the legal amount that she's able to get. And the pharmacist was like, I'm very sorry, but I can't give you any more because if we, like, I got your doctor on the phone, and if we give you any more, like, legally, if anything happens to you, it's on us, and we're playing, like, our diplomas, and like, we can't just do that. And she, like, told her to go to urgent care to get an IV. But yeah. The pharmacist was so nice and patient with her though. Thankfully. But she did have to like repeat the same things like 20 times before she got it. Which I don't blame the person that much, because if you're in like a panic situation and you're in pain and like you don't know really what to do, it's hard, but yeah. It's a bad situation for everyone kind of thing. But hopefully that lady could get the help she needs from urgent care or something. Yeah, I need to go next week. God, the only thing I hope that won't be annoying is like my health notebook, since you get it at birth, has my dead name on it. And I don't know. No, it wouldn't give you your social number on there. That would make no sense because you get it when you're 16. But yeah, basically there's like dead name, everything on it. So I'm like, I just hope that like won't be annoying and they won't be like, that's not yours, your name's not on that. And I'm like, yes it is. Promise you it is. What was that? Oh, okay. Why did I put a bunch of blood tests in here? Well, whatever. Hopefully she'll just like open it, put the stuff in, and like be like, okay. But I'll probably bring a birth certificate with me just in case. I always have one with me. I don't really need one anymore because now all my papers are changed, but like Kind of needed it everywhere before. Especially when I traveled. That was always such a pain going through like customs and stuff, because I was always worried that they would be like, hey, stuff don't align there. I'd have to be like, well, it is me, I promise you, here's my stuff. I'm very thankful though, because sorry, because I never got into like any kind of issue with anyone for those things. Like I had times where it was like a bit uncomfortable and I needed to like explain to people that yes, this is this and this is how that is and stuff, but or like show my fucking birth certificate. But I never had like altercations that went badly. Like no one was ever like transphobic or anything against me, thankfully. Hopefully not in the future either, but like no one has ever been aggressive or anything, so at least not that I remember. So I got really lucky on that part, honestly. One of the perks of not going out often. Like even when I worked at a shop, people usually didn't really know how to gender me. I mean, not always, but sometimes they didn't, and that was more funny to me than anything. Because I wouldn't usually, except if like the question was very obviously being a question and they were waiting for me to respond, I usually would not. And just let them kind of panic in their thingy. So yeah. But no one was ever like mean or anything. Oh. PNG will be back in a few seconds. In a little bit. Here we go, reopen. It's even the right size, amazing. Amazing. Here we go. And here we are. Ha! And just like that, I'm back. I need to do that later, so I'll just put it there. Go. No, not like that. Like that. Up. Here we go. That's what I wanted. And I'll take that later. I did a dream last night, and like I don't remember much about it because I don't remember my dreams that much. Like in general, I really rarely remember dreams altogether. When I remember them, it's usually not positive dreams, it's usually nightmares or like nightmare leaning dreams. So when I remember a dream, usually when I wake up, I have like parts of it, but I don't have the whole thing. But the only thing I remember, and I was just thinking about that, makes me laugh a little bit. It's like I was in a desert for some ungodly reason. My brain was making a Dune reference, because deserts don't exist outside of Dune, of course. That's not how pants are. But yeah, I was in a desert, and there were like a group of people. So there must have been not Dune. Leave, Dickie, leave. But we were in a desert, and there were like lots of people and stuff. It was like a big group of people. But I remember like there was Nan was there, but Nan was physically a turtle. Like a small little turtle that you'd get, you know, like as a pet as a child. Don't do that. Turtles are actual pets. And like Nan needed to be carried in the sand, like over the sand, like carried by hand, because like it would be dangerous for a turtle to go over the dunes and stuff, like that was too steep. So we need to help them. And it was so cute, it was just a little turtle. And like there was this weird like acknowledgement mentally of like, this is Nan, but this is not Nan's physical form because Nan is a human, but this is still Nan. Like it was dream logic, of course. But yeah, I just got to like the image of me like carrying Nan in like my hands, going over a fucking like sand dune. Ugh. Like, wait, do I have space somewhere? Like, big dunes like that, and just being like... This is me. Little turtle. And like, there were plenty of people all around, also needing to go over the dune and stuff. And I love that my brain was like, yes, Nan is a turtle, but also Nan is not a turtle, but Nan is still a turtle. It's very funny for me. Thank you for being proud of it. You're welcome. Gotta help, you know, the ones that don't have long legs go through the desert. Can't leave anyone behind. What the fuck was I doing in the desert though? I don't like the warm. I don't want to be there. I think Zeke was there too. Doing something. Walking through as well. Yay! And then I don't think like if I recognize anyone else from the group of like real life people, I don't think I remember. No, you were just walking in the sand. I'm sorry to tell you. With a group of people, tourist style. I don't know where we were going, I don't know where we were coming from, but we were walking in the sand for sure. You weren't being the little Gabe, you were being a tourist. Oh, did I not put them on there? No, I didn't. Okay. Well, I'll do that in a second. It's so cute because Gino met with a bunch of people from the Discord and stream and stuff today, and we got photos. It's so cute. It's always weird to like put names to faces. At first, at least. And apparently they had lots of fun, so I'm glad. Being so parental about everything all the time. Ugh. Oh, okay. That's fine. I was like, God, am I on the other layer? No, it's fine. Ah, reviens. You'll have... I'm going to say that as if you had any choice in the matter, but why did you all have to all be in the fucking, like, east part of Germany, like... Countries that are next to each other, but we gotta be at the other opposite side. Very, very far. Can't make it easy for me. Oh, CK. God. I don't know what that means as well. Is Aussie like east? That is east in the sense of a person from East Germany. Yes, I see. We don't really have, funnily enough, in France, we don't really have east and west stuff. We only have, even though we have those sides of the country, we mostly have north and south, and then specific regions like Brittany, and then specific stuff like Corsica, or like outside of the metropolitan area, or then Paris. But we don't really have east and west. Even though our country is like a fucking square, we could have done that as well. But I guess yours, that makes sense for yours since you had the wall and all of that. Yeah. It's good for you because you're all next to each other, but I'm not. I'm far away. I have to take like a 8-hour fucking bus or some shit. Or train. It's the same time, which is wild. It's either like 1 train, 2 buses? No, 1 train, 1 bus. Or or like 3 to 4 trains. Just gonna like choose your poison. But I've been traumatized with the trains, so I can't do that anymore. The time I went and visited and ended up having to take 6 trains instead of 3 because 1 was cancelled and I didn't know anything and I couldn't read the language and I didn't know where I was going and I was just going on trains hoping it was in the right direction. And fearing that anyone would check my ticket at any moment of the trip because I would not have a ticket for that train if that happened. Which miraculously didn't happen. That was something. Yeah, east is also specifically for me. East side of the wall, so Bavaria, for example, doesn't count. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's east specifically vis-a-vis the wall and not vis-a-vis the country. I mean, north and south is kind of just like depending on who you're talking to in France. Since I lived in both the south and the north, I'm very fucking annoying with that. I'm like, nah, that's not the south, nah, that's not the, the north. Anytime something isn't like on the coast. Like, I don't consider Paris that north, and it is north technically. It's on the north side of France. And I'm like, well, it's not that north, it's still like... You're not touching Brussels, you're not touching like Belgium, so it's not that north. Well, you're not near the sea, or Spain. Yeah, like, you're not touching either of those things, you must not really be from the south then. I'm fucking insufferable. I'm like, there's the south, the north, the rest in the middle. Is the middle. There's nothing else. Is there anything? Yeah, there's also this one. Or like it's cliche and stuff I don't know for East and West, so except for the Brittany thing that everyone knows about that because they're very happy to be there. Not sure when Germany's the cutoff point for North and South would be exactly. I have no idea, honestly. Like here, it's in the eye of the beholder, so. When I lived in Lyon, which is considered south of France, but not by my standards, I'd be so fucking annoying. I was like, You're not really in the south, though. You're more like in the center." And people were like, "What the fuck do you mean?" I was like, "Yeah, but like, I used to live on the coast, so like, you're not in the south." Even though like, the literal same chain of mountains was there, like. Because the Alps is so fucking long. Apparently, I learned that like by just not living in the region, because I didn't know that was a thing. But apparently, exaggerating things like that is very Southern French to do. And I didn't even know that. Like, I usually like exaggerate stuff a lot. Like I say, "Oh yeah, 1,000 of this," or like 100 of this, when I mean like 2. And like, I didn't know that was a thing from the South. And then I was told like I was doing the South person. And I was like, "Huh? Okay, I didn't know that was from there. Okay, just thought that was a thing. It's just how I talk." North-South elitist gatekeeping. Yeah, exactly. Like, without leaving the metropolitan area, you cannot go more south or more north, so. Okay. It's fun to play that role though, because like, who cares at the end of the day? But for most of my life, I did think because the region in which Paris is called Île-de-France. In my head, I was like, "Oh yeah, the center, that's the middle," because it means like French island, basically. But like, it's because of how like focused everyone is with Paris and stuff. For like the longest time, I thought it was in the like right in the middle. Or like more towards the middle, and it's actually in the north. And I'm always like, no, it's not north because it's not north enough. But in my brain, I'm like, that's weird. But also, I'm not good at geography, so you know. I don't think I should have a say over whatever it is in geography, because I can't. I don't know anything about it, so. And even though when it was like popular, I did watch hours upon hours of like GeoGuessr content. Never made me better at geography. So. Also, GeoGuessr like treated like shit my favorite streamer, so don't support them because of that. It's so funny because recently they gave like fucking sponsorships to literally every single French streamer except for my guy because of that. And it's so obvious because every single one of his friends has had like a sponsorship recently. It's so fucking obvious what they did. Question, do you wear wings? Have you worn wigs? You wear wigs. When will you wear wigs? Also, hi. Love you and I hope you're having fun. Hi, Bibu. Love you too. Did you just rewatch the interview or something? Also, you know the answer to that question. You've seen me wear wigs. You've been in my presence while I was wearing wigs. When we lived together, I would wear wigs pretty much every night. I mean, in my room with the door closed, but we did go to cons together, so that you did see. Will you wear wigs? No, I do not. Have you worn wigs? No, I have not. Will you wear wigs? When will you wear wigs? I saw a clip of what's his name? I have his last name, which is Woods, but I don't have his first name. Something with an E. Elijah Woods. I saw a clip of Elijah Woods recently being like, I don't know why I was so opposed to the idea of wigs. I have no idea why my brain just went, send the Elijah Wood questions, no choice. And yes, I know the answer to his questions, yes. The only one you might not know the answer of is, will you wear wigs? But even then, you can have a very educated guess on that one, so. Are you happy you're back home, Bepu? Have you been able to rest a bit? You will wear wigs, yes, I am educated. Well, there's a very high percentage of chance of me wearing wigs in the future, that's true. I went to school. You did go to school. You did go to school. That is very true. You're a beautiful man. Beautiful man. Will you wear wigs? I love how much Frodo, Frodo, fuck is his name? I am not educated in Lord of the Rings that much. I never know which is, Bilbo is the old one and Frodo is the young one, yes. I never know. I love how much Frodo has become, a lesbian icon for a lot of people. The amount of lesbians on the internet I've seen that are like, I just want to be like Bilbo Baggins is great, and I love that for them. Hi Eileen, thank you for dropping by. I am still tired. Yeah, well, it'll take you a little bit more to recuperate for sure. Also depressed because I had a lot of stuff I wanted to do when I was out. But as soon as I'm back home, I'm just like, I can't bother. I'm tired. Well, you need at least like a little bit of rest, and then get back on your horses. For sure. Because like you had a very, very big few weeks, so like having a little bit of rest is normal. Horses where? Don't mind them. Oh god, yesterday. Do we have a screen? Oh yeah, I must have a screen on there. Yesterday, in Ace Attorney. I don't know if Zeke is still here, but he's going to fucking hate me. Which is great. I'm very happy about that. Where would they be? Here, I'm guessing the pictures in here. Yesterday in Ace Attorney, you are here, so you know what I'm going to talk about. I'm looking for him. He's here! Oh my god, let me save that picture. Thank you. Yes, save. There was a lovely, lovely character in Ace Attorney yesterday. That's been awesome. I didn't name him that, to be fair. It's all on you. There was a lovely, lovely character that looked like a big seahorse, kind of dragon thing. And he was so cute and loved you so much. And for some fucking reason, Zeke hated him. Let me show you. I have a picture. Where is he? He should be in my downloads. Oh, he's here. The jacket saying the lover is really cool in the first video, but no, the lover, the lover. Where is he? Here. Look at him. Don't you love him? He was big and he was like kind of snaky. Like the second half of him was just kind of a snake, kind of Loch Ness monster energy, you know. And I kept giving him a voice. And it was great. And Zeke said he had a horse energy, and so hated him because of that. And wait, what voice? You hated him so much, you wanted him to die. You killed him. Basically, it's a hologram on the screen, so you can turn the screen off. So he's killing. And wait, the voice I did for him was... Wait. Yeah, that was the thing. I kept going... I can't roll my R's today. I kept going like that every time he was on screen. I love him so much. He's so cute. He has a deep voice. Smoker cancer throat voice in my head. No, he goes. That's his voice. Unfortunately, can't blame Zeke. No, Helene, you don't see the vision. He's so cute. He's just minding his own business. He's just minding. It's so sad because Helene was on my side and then I did the voice and Helene wasn't on my side anymore and I was so sad. I was like, what's wrong with his voice? I did do like sad death scream when Zeke killed him. No, he's not killing anyone. He's just a little guy. He's here for entertainment. I love him. He's so cute. As always, to put Evan in his endeavors. Let's go. But yeah, he was on screen for a while, and it was very funny because it was a big like screen with like planets and stuff in the background, very clearly not a real thing, but he was just in the forefront moving. And so for a very long time, Zeke was like kind of on the verge of like, where is Ace Attorney going? Why do we have like celestial beings now in Ace Attorney? And I took my time telling him it was a hologram because I was like, this is very funny to me. In my opinion, we have more weird shit happening in the DLC case than in that one, but whatever. And also the first mention of one of my favorite Ace Attorney villains has happened, and I am very happy. Also, I know it's a skateboard on the shirt, but it could be a pink one. No, it's a pink skateboard. He has his little bag of his pink skateboard. Oh fuck, I always think it's top bar, but it's a triangle. But yeah. It's very funny how many nemesis Zeke manages to make in Ace Attorney that are just like chill little things or characters. He's peeking out from behind the jacket. He has this Tiny small grey hat. Oh, that's cute. Or like this. He looks so cursed. Wait. Nanny's so excited about the worm. So funny. Howdy. Here. Don't ever say I don't do anything for y'all. Oh, I have stuff here. I need to. Here. Here. That's fine. Okay. You got yourself a Revolut card? Nice. Oh yeah, I know why, okay. I'm less excited about it now. That I remembered why. Be careful though, don't put too much stuff on there, because I've heard a few horror stories. But also I've heard people that had no issues with it, so. Mainly for the public transport card. Nice, nice. Yeah, your debit card never works. Y'all are weird in this this stream turns too often on me just shitting on Germany. Or on Germans. But your like banking thing system is weird in Germany. Yeah, it works where you are, but you don't really need it. But like, I never have issues with my card. I'm guessing mine is a credit card and that's why, but I never really get the difference. Yeah, your issue is always abroad, but I never have problems. Yeah. What does it say on mine? Mine is a debit, but it's a Visa, so it's fine. In Germany, we're still very new to the concept of not paying cash. Yeah, I've heard about that. I was like shocked at how much y'all still used cash for everything when I visited the first few times. Here it's like, you can use cash for most things, but you can use card for most things as well. And online I've like never had an issue because Visa. So even if it's a debit, it's fine. Yeah, they're card filled these days. Have you gotten other cards than the Revolut one? It's gotten better over the last few years, TBH. I mostly use my phone with Google Pay now. Oh, that's good, yeah. I never use my phone to pay for anything. They do that so much in the UK. In the UK, people only pay with their phones, basically. It's always surprising. Works for me, but yeah, online abroad is where the issue is. Yeah. Depends on which cities in France for paying in cash. I was surprised in Grenoble there's so much paying in cash. I feel like smaller cities are more cash paid, but like bigger cities, you never have an issue. And like they know in like kind of that it's not usual for a lot of people to only pay in cash, so they usually like put signs with written cash only and stuff. Here I feel like are you going to a specific thing, like for example a little market or something, people might not have credit stuff, cash card stuff, you know. I don't know how big Grenoble is. I'm like talked about this like 5 minutes ago. I am bad at geography. Gonna lurk, hugs for everyone, and digital pastries if preferred. Thank you, Big Boo. Have fun lurking. Thank you for stopping by. I'm curious now how big Grenoble is. Let me check. Okay, so it's that amount. 28,000. Oh, okay. Okay, my city almost has the double amount of people. That makes sense. And I consider like my city small, so I mean it's average, it's like bigger rather than smaller, but it's not really big. I was like, I was very happy yesterday because at some point, because I was watching the finale of the French Drag Race show. It was the finale yesterday, and I didn't want to get spoiled, so I watched it the day of. And my favorite queen in the finale did a lip sync where she did like a double reveal, so she had 3 outfits. Like the first outfit transformed into a second outfit, which transformed into a third outfit, and they were all like Batman villain reveals. Like her first outfit was Harley Quinn, then turned into Poison Ivy, then turned into Catwoman. It was so fucking cool. And I was just like, oh my god, my favorite's doing Batman references. I'm so lucky. I felt very seen in this moment. I was like, thank you for referencing my current hyperfixation. That's great. Oh, does he? Oh, well, the bracelets don't mine because they're behind the head, so. This is that all of the underwear isn't black, so it doesn't look like all the underwear is the same. That'd be great, please. Okay. Yeah. Go. This. And here we go. All done for the line art. Now onto the color. We got a new automatic ban. Let's see if it's once again because of the same fucking website. Yep, it is. Yep, also that one. It's so sad how it's not even good bots because they keep the fucking like remove the space. But I wonder, are there like accounts that have been hacked? Because some of those accounts are really old and like have an actual like stuff. It's not like blank ones. I'm guessing they must have. Sorry. And that person has so many badges. Wow. I'm guessing that was an account that got hacked. If not, it's just really sad. I wonder how many people still like fall for those things, because they still like do it a lot, so it must still work for a lot of streamers to like go on those sites and stuff. There was the whole like there's a whole rumor going around that Kai Cenat like isn't streaming right now because of the new Twitch bot thing, where like bots aren't counted anymore for views, and saying that basically he's not streaming right now because he knows that like if he does, his views will be really down because there's no bots anymore. I don't watch Kai Cenat at all, so I don't know if it's true, but it's funny if it is. But I don't know how much it's actually been like instigated, because when I look at like the list of people in chat, because it just means 4 people, averaging 4 people, it does count one of my bots, which is either Nightbot or SiriBot, because probably SiriBot, because SiriBot posted at the start of stream. So it still counts at least one of the bots as like a viewer. But also it's like an average viewership thing, so it's like not exact. to note that down as well. Down. Okay. I'm going to be right back. And I'm back. God. my left arm hurting because of the vaccine injection really is making me realize how much I use my left arm for everything. It's not too bad, but just like whenever I move it, particularly when I lift it, it's like, ugh. I can't lift it too high. It's fine, I'll be gone like in 2 days or something. It's not like I really need to lift my arm 24/7. And that's why I did it in my left arm and not in my right arm. Because I can do whatever, it's fine. I mean, I don't think it would affect the drawing that much, but at least I don't have to think about it. It would probably still hurt a bit, probably. I'm so used to like blood tests in my head that like I thought it'd be the same kind of thing where like, oh yeah, it hurts a little bit, but like it's fine. Which is it is what it is, but like it's a different kind of hurt, and it's a lot less like push through it kind of thing. Just kind of like, I'm just not going to lift my arm, that's fine. Rather than, oh, I'll do it, but with like, it'll hurt, but it's fine. The tetanus vaccine is the one I think that hurts quite a bit after. Oh, really? I never know. Wait. Because I had the cocktail and the tetanus was in it, right? So. Up. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Just retaking. It's that one that's fucking me up. The other two are fine. The other three actually are fine. This one is the one that hates me. No, it's fine, it's fine. It's just such like a different kind of hurt. Like it's a lot more like fuck, what's the word? Courbature. How do you know that, Nan? Is it just like remembering from when you got yours? Aches, yeah, it's a lot more like aches than like sports aches than like feeling sore than it is like hurt. Yeah, I see. It was all in like one thing for us, so it's like you do one stab and you get all of them in one. You got a good memory. I have like zero memory of what it was like to get my vaccine as a kid. Or you did it recently as well, so that's why. Which would make a bit more sense, of course. I probably also got the whole cocktail, I don't remember. Yeah, that would make sense rather than them being like, okay, so you have to do a booster for like 3 or 4 different things. Stay there. Instead of mixing them all up and doing one big one that we know how to do, let's do 4. Yeah, maybe that's what happened. You got the mix and you remembered tetanus out of the 3, 4 different ones and you're like, ah, it's that one. I should print the like, because we have like they call it like the vaccines calendar. I should print that to know when I need to do what. I don't think I'd have any like soon, but just in case. That way I know when, because I never know to look it up, so. I believe I remember them telling me about Tessa specifically for the herding. Oh. I love when people like when they like tell you specifically like what stuff do. Now I trust you. I won't check that info. Yeah, mine. She just like the pharmacist just told me, oh yeah, your arm will hurt for a bit, but like not the specifics. But like I much prefer like doctors do that so like at least in my experience, doctors I've like met and stuff, either that be dentists or whatever of a doctor. Like they tell you so little what's going to happen to you and like what's happening to you. They're just like, oh, we're going to do this and go into it, but they don't like warn you. And the few times I've had like doctors that actually were like, okay, this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing, it's so much more reassuring because like I would like to know why I'm doing something or why something is being done. Like, don't just do shit. Explain to me. It's part of your job. Especially with dentists, it's always so scary when I don't really know what's going on. And I'm like, I'm lucky because like a lot of the doctors I've had for, because I had 3 different doctors when I was getting hormones. They would usually like explain to me in depth what was happening and why we were doing X or Y thing, or like showing me on my blood tests stuff and being like, okay, this is what that means, this is what this means, so you need to do this and this. Very thankful. That's good. Okay. Up. Okay. And the last one. Ah. Okay. Up. And with that, up. They're all done. Yay. Ah, putain, sa mère. All of the look sprites are done. Only need to do the same amount for 3 more characters. But yeah, we have swimming, date 3, date 2, date 1, everyday, and party. Let's go. Hopla. Oh, I forgot to take that. I'll have to take that later. Okay, I'll post them with the ones, because I think I haven't posted the Annoyed ones yet. I exported them for the thumbnail for the VOD, but I don't think I posted them. So I'll post those, and I'll post these ones as well on the Discord. I'm going to go now because I have to continue working on the PowerPoint for tomorrow. So, reminder, tomorrow PowerPoint stream with Helen and Juno at 6 p.m. instead of 9. Be there so that we don't end too late. That's the goal. But yeah, at 6. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'll put all the sprites on the Discord. I'll do a little break, then I'll start working on my PowerPoint. Continue. I have started to work on the PowerPoint, so it's good. And for tomorrow, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And next week we'll start on the Charlie sprites. But yeah, I'm going to go now. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.